Common Core State Standards, Math, 7th grade, Expressions and Equations, 1, 2, Numbers and Quantities, 1A, 1B. And we're talking about expressions, and our expressions are very much like an equation, and they have a variable and at least one operation in them. But we are looking at sequences, and sequence is just a pattern or something in math. And so if we have these integers, what's the difference between this and here? It's adding to 5. This one here would be adding 5, and this one here would be adding 5. So they want to know what are the next three answers. So if we add 5 to 23, we get 28. And if we add 5 to that, we get 33 and 38. So let's go through some of the vocabulary words. Each one of these things is called a term. And a term can be any kind of rational numbers, so whole numbers, fractions, and some decimals, both positive and negative. So you're just looking at the patterns. So there you go. Number 2, we have describe the relationship between the term in this arithmetic sequence. So this time we have decimals, 0.6, 0.8, and 1.0. And they want to know what the next three terms are. And so let's look at it. So between each one, you're adding 0.2 to each one. So if we add 0.2 to each one, 0.2, sorry. And then if we add 0.2 to this one, we get it. So if we add 0.2, we get 1.2. Add 0.2, we get 1.4. And add 0.2, we get 1.6. So the rule is add 0.2. This rule here would be add 5. Okay, pretty simple. They're not too difficult. Try to look over the problems and ask questions. Thank you.